Hi, it's Ingrid. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I will be picking out my August TBR. I filmed one of these last month as well, and never ended up posting it, so sorry about that. But I'm very excited to pick out my August TBR. I start work this month, working full-time. I graduated university in June. I'm starting my full-time job this month. So I don't know how well I will be able to balance reading with work, so I need to figure that out. So I'm not completely sure how many books I'm going to choose yet. But I have my TBR card here. These two are my series TBR. This is books that I'm very excited for, and then I have some on the back. First books in series are over there. And I have a stack on the floor here as well. You can't see it right now, but if I need them, I will show them to you. As always, I have my TBR jar, and we're going to start picking out my books for August. So, I've been in a big slump this month, so I'm hoping to pick something that will be easy to read, so I don't have to feel the slump in August. Black on the cover. That shouldn't be too hard. I feel like should I go for it? I think I'm gonna go for it. I think I'm gonna go with Onyx Storm. I was already planning on reading that this month. It's really about time. It's the last in the series so far. And I started this when it came out, and I'm 90 pages into it, so I have no reason to not continue. And I have a video idea that I want to start next week that I could put this in. So I think I'm just gonna go for it. Like, I have other options. I could do some Agatha Christie or The Lord of the Rings. There's a few down here as well, but I think we're gonna go for Onyx Storm for a book with black on the cover. This is the third book in the series. I think it's supposed to be a 5-book series, but as of right now, there's 3 books out. This series follows Violet, who is in this war academy. She's always trained to be a scribe, but she gets put into the writer's quadrant, where she basically learns how to ride dragons, and every person gets teamed up with a dragon, and they have these bonds that I find really interesting, and it's kind of her story with this other guy, Satan. I'm really excited to see how their story evolves with everything that has happened in the previous books. So like I said, I did start this when it came out. I don't know exactly why I put it down. I think I was just filming other videos, so I couldn't read it, because I'm really enjoying it. I loved book 1 and book 2, so this is gonna be fun. It's just a thick book, so it's a little scary, but it's okay. We're gonna choose this one as our first book on our August TBR. Time for our second prompt. Let's see what it says. Pink on the cover. That's not fun when we get colors only. I really need to stack up on prompts. It's getting a little empty here. So for pink on the cover, I have some options. I have 3 that I'm considering. Beg, Borrow, or Steal by Sarah Adam is the 3rd book in the When in Rome series. I read Practice Makes Perfect this month, July, and it's one of my top reads of the year. So I'm excited to get into the next one, and I love the way Sarah Adams writes, so I think this is going to be a fun one. I also have the next Percy Jackson book, which is The Battle of the Labyrinth. It's not as pink as the others, but it's definitely pink on the cover. And then I have these Infinite Threads by Tara Moffat, which is book 2 in This Woven Kingdom series. I don't know what the series is called actually, but I really enjoyed book 2. Now book 1, I loved that one, so I'm excited for this one as well. I think I'm gonna put this one back. I'm not really in the mood for that right now. Someone came upstairs. That was scary. So I have to decide whether I want a romance or a fantasy. We're still very early on in the TBR, so it can go both ways, but as of right now, I have Onyx Storm, which is a fantasy. So I think I'm going to put Beg, Borrow, or Steal, so we can have some romance on it as well. And like I said, I'm starting work this month. This is an easy read. I need that. Prompt number 3. Another pink one. Place in the title. That's a little hard. Juniper Hill, is that a place? It might be. Technically, this one's called Peril at End House. So if End House is a place, I could choose that one. I'm struggling with this one actually. Like Murder at the Bookstore. Technically we can count the bookstore as a place. Should we look on the back? I'm gonna check if Juniper Hill is a place. Juniper Hill is a street name, so we're gonna choose this one. I read the first book in this series, Indigo Ridge, a while ago now. I had fun with it. It wasn't my favorite book. I think I went into it with the wrong expectations. But again, I need some easy reads this month to adjust to working life. This is kind of a small town series. I think there's some mystery in it as well. It's a romance series. In this one, we meet Memphis, who is a single mom and she moves to this place. I think she gets a job from someone in the Eden family. She works at a house as a housekeeper at the Eloise Inn. She meets Knox Eden, who is beautiful. He's raw and rugged and everything she's never had and never will, because after the first worst day of her life, Memphis learned a man like Knox Eden will only ever be a dream. It's gonna be fun. I'm gonna choose this one. I'm excited for this. On to number 4. Let's see. Continuous series. That's good. We could do... I have some options actually. Should I take them off? I'm gonna take them off. I think these are the ones I'm considering. The Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes I've been really wanting to get into recently. I've never seen the movie. I've never read the books before. Did I start The Hunger Games last year? And I read Mockingjay a few months ago. So it's time to get into this, and obviously Sunrise on the Reaping has very recently come out. I'm not getting that until it's come out in paperback, but I can read this one. But I'm not sure because I hate snow. But it's definitely an option. Imagine Me is the last novel in the Shatter Me series, which I've been enjoying. So this could be a fun pick. And it would change it up a bit because I have fantasy and romance, and this is more like dystopian. Then I have Magnolia Park's Into the Dark, which I really want to read, but it's a little scary to put it on my TBR. So I think I'm gonna put this away. I'm still trying to get to it this month, but I don't think I want it on my TBR. As soon as I started talking about these books, I felt in my heart which one I was gonna go for, and it's Imagine Me. This series follows Juliet, who has a fatal touch. Everyone she touches either dies or gets very hurt. And she basically fights against the re-establishment who has taken over the world. And she's not having it. And then a lot of things happen, but I don't think I can say anything without spoiling. We're definitely at a completely different place in the story now than we were when we started. So I'm excited for this. I'm gonna put this on my TBR. That was book number 4. We're gonna go for book number 5. Some of these are so hard to open. Recent purchase. Okay. Like my most recent purchase are these 3. I had to stack up on some cowboy romances. So I've got Holding the Reins by Paisley Hope and Alive and Wells and Seeing Red by Bailey Hannah. I'm really excited for this, but that means starting a new series. Do I want that? I might. Before that, I bought the Avengers comics, but I don't know if I want to put comics on my TBR. I'm so excited for this. But I'm gonna have that as a treat for whenever I want. I'm not gonna put it on my TBR. But I also bought What If Loki Was Worthy. And Loki is my favorite Marvel character, so I'm excited to get into a book. I've never read a Marvel book before. So do we go for like a cowboy romance or Loki? It's so much on the back here. It's overwhelming. I'm in between these two. This cover, by the way, absolutely gorgeous. I don't know, I only have 2 romances. And this is very different. This feels so good in my hand. I don't know. I feel like I'm more likely to get to this if I put it on my TBR, and this is the first in a series. And obviously I just bought it, so I want to read it. Like, do I want to start another series right now? Not really, so I'm going to choose this one. I don't know what it's about. I just know that it's a story about what if Loki was worthy. And it's a Loki and Valkyrie story. I don't want to know more than that. But I loved What If, the TV show. So I'm excited to see if this is similar. Like, obviously it's kind of the same concept. But how will it change? And what will I think of it with Loki as my favorite character? I'm going to choose at least one more. I feel like my TBR is pretty easy so far. Spoke too soon. Over 500 pages. Not having too much fun. I could choose Magnolia Parks, but again, I don't want that on my TBR. Please say this is over 500. Definitely is. Is that? No, it's in the next book. Related reading. Here we go. Okay. 630, a little bit more. So we're choosing the Atlas Complex, the last book in the Atlas trilogy. I started the audiobook a few days ago because I needed something to listen to in the car, and this was all I could find. So I would like to continue this month. I'm only like 30 pages into it, so still got a long way to go. I would tell you what it's about, but I have no clue. I think I'm even more lost now than when I started the series. So it follows a lot of characters who gets taken into this society where they have to protect the Alexandrian archives. And they do research. In book 1, 6 people gets into the society. By the end of the year, 5 of them gets to stay in the society. I don't know. A lot has happened, and I don't know what's going on. And this one started out differently. I was confused. I'm still confused. But hopefully I'll understand more when I'm done with it. I don't know what's going on. That's 6 books. Kind of want to do 8, but I shouldn't, so I'm not going to. So I'm gonna end it here. This is my August TBR. These 4 in the middle should be very easy. This one, I guess it's good to have an audiobook. I'm nervous for this one, but I'm excited anyways. I'm hoping to read a lot this month, even though it will be stressful. We're gonna do our best, and I'm excited. So, this is my August TBR. That's it for this video. If you have any thoughts on any of these books, I would love to hear it. Also tell me what's on your TBR. That's it for now. Hope you enjoyed. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Also follow me on TikTok. It's linked in the description, always. I'm trying to post every day on my book account. I'm struggling, but I'm trying. So that's it for now. Peace out, lovers.